Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft, Dragonflight, and our human rogue. Today we are picking things back up in the Swamp of Sorrows. I think I want to head all the way over to the east. There's two different flight points. One is blue and one is yellow. And I want to see if that means we can grab both of them, or if we can only get one of them. And we'll take a look and see if there are any more quests over this way. Hope you guys are doing well today, and thank you for clicking on the video and choosing to spend some of your time here with me. I truly do appreciate it. So yeah, a new Alliance town for us to explore. Pretty cool. Not a place I've ever been before. I don't think I've ever seen this, any of it. And yeah, it's really cool. That's one of my favorite things in WoW, is the fact that I've been playing the game for 20 years. And there are still places like this that I've never seen. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's see what we have going on here.
Light. Must remember the light.
Oh, here we go. Draineth crystals. So we're gonna collect the 5 crystals. You know, I have the add-ons disabled.
Go on.
Because they needed updates, and I did get their updates. Do we have an inn here? Yeah, there's all these buildings and stuff, but I don't think we have an inn. What we do have is a armorer, so we can.
I have the finest wires in the land.
We can repair our gear. We can sell some of our junk.
Keep your feet
But I think I'm gonna log out really quick, and by really quick I mean in 20 seconds, so that I can get immersion turned back on. It's so much more pleasant to read it from immersion than it is to try to read the quest boxes. And I did update my add-ons today. I just forgot to re-enable them before I logged in, so we should be good to go. I think we want to get rid of... Well, it still says details is out of date, and that's fine. I don't necessarily need details. Today's Wednesday, maintenance was yesterday, the big patch 10.0.5 dropped. So I guess they just haven't updated details yet.
Need help?
Alright, Joanna Blueheart, Marshtide Watch Commander.
Safe travels.
Orcs and humans. Good reference. With the war raging across the entire world, the last thing we need is a horde settlement right in our backyard. Redridge, Duskwood, even Elwyn itself are all a day's march from here. We made the first strike, and I don't plan to give the horde a chance to catch their breath. So consider yourself deployed. Grab a weapon, join the rest of the troops out in the Bloodmires, and start killing orcs. Report back here after you've done some damage. I want you back alive, and that's an order. Dismissed.
Have a good one.
Okay, so yeah, this is the faction war. You know, Cataclysm had a much better faction war and a faction war story than Battle for Azeroth did. And that was like marketed as like the whole point of Battle for Azeroth was the war campaigns that like were really lackluster. The world didn't feel like a world at war at all.
Farewell.
Cataclysm did. I want victory to be totally assured here. Having more resources isn't enough. We need to make sure the enemy has nothing. Stonard's forces depend on the lumber gathered from the surrounding woods. The orcish peons that chop the lumber may not be warriors, but they still know nothing but hate for humans. Show no mercy. I want those peons killed. And the supply of lumber. Man, we're just killing peons now. That's the same as just killing villagers, you know what I mean? It'd be like if your commander sent you into a town
See you around.
and he explicitly told you to only kill the defenseless farmers. That's exactly what this is. So I just want you guys to understand how I feel about it. Like, it's just a game. It's just WoW. It's all about war. But when they send me to kill peons, send me to kill villagers, I just like cringe inside.
Must not give up.
Those are war crimes, man. When the Dark Portal closed many years ago, regret and fear seized many of us who had come to these lands. In their despair, they cursed the name of the light and sank into violence and hatred. These fallen souls are now the lost ones, little more than mindless monsters attacking all who approach. They grow more corrupted by the day, and as they die off, they have begun to kidnap from the harborage. They are beyond help, Brambles. Their suffering must end. Will you put them from their misery? Will I put them from their misery? Editors. Blizzard editors. Will you put them from their misery? I will not put them from their misery. Because I don't know what that means. So, I will put them out of their misery, if that's what you want. Not even a peer review for the quest, guys? You don't send them off to peer review? Nobody can catch little typos? I don't know. Okay, so we grab the flight point. We're good there. We can't set a Hearthstone. I'm still curious in this other area. But let's go and do this stuff first. Let's start down here and then we'll come back up and do the stuff in the north. Let me just say, I'm incredibly happy that we came here. What I'm going to do really quick is I'm going to put our poisons back up. You know what I miss from Classic on the Rogue? You know what I miss a lot? I miss Vanish. Is Cloak of Shadows like Vanish? Will Cloak of Shadows put me into stuff? Oh no, we can't. It's not like Vanish because we get Vanish. So this just negates some AoE damage and stuff. Like if I'm standing in something in a raid, can I pop this and I won't die? I used to do that on my Paladin as a healer. Instead of moving out of certain mechanics, I would bubble through them because I knew I could. And I probably could have just moved out as easily as hitting the bubble, but I just like to bubble through it. And yeah. My buddy and raid leader did not like that habit of mine. And it probably was a really bad habit. That beeping is on your end, not on my end, by the way. Yeah, that too. I think it's my controller. I was playing Dome Keeper on my other channel, Rambles Gaming. Check it out if you're interested in other games. Shameless self-plug. Yeah, I was playing Dome Keeper and I have a controller plugged in that I don't normally have plugged in, and that's really all I can think that's causing Windows to try to tell me things. I could reach over and unplug it. If it persists, I will. Yeah, I mean, there really isn't a lot cooler in WoW than Orcs versus Humans. That's true. We are just getting pummeled here. We need to maybe start thinking about popping some cooldowns here. Well, maybe a little late for popping cooldowns, actually. Alright, let's move it on down the road. Now that we've taken on the warriors, now we're going to go kill the peons. That is what we do. Let's go ahead, we'll pop our heal, and we'll also eat. 975 health, we only have, like, what, 1300? So that's still pretty good food for this level. It's strange how the food, it doesn't have any levels anymore, it just tells you the amount of health that it restores. It's probably easier to manage it that way. Oh god. Oh, what a, Robert, no! Robert, that was a stoner grunt, man. 47,000 HP. You died. Oh, that's an understatement. We didn't die, like, we were turned into jelly. Just completely splattered. That's what actually happened. So the grunts, so we're not, we don't need to fight any of the grunts. We just need to just focus on the peons and just focus on the peons. That's it. In fact, I don't even like how close we are to that grunt. So we're going to come back here a little bit. Alright, those are done. Let's head over here. We're going to start slaying lost ones. And, well, we can do the lost ones and the Draenith crystals in the same area. So let's do that. Ouch. Ouch. I really like having Blade Flurry on a 30-second cooldown. It's incredibly useful, it turns out. These guys have kind of a crazy aggro radius. Yeah, we're just aggroing every fucking thing. Everything's getting aggroed. That's the thing about level scaling. Is that you're always at like the peak of aggro ability. Like they're always going to aggro you from their max range. Which is not something I'm used to, because in Classic we spend a lot of time in zones where we're a little bit out-leveled for some of the enemies. So I'm used to having a little bit of leeway in how close I get, but in Retail you really can't. A new ability unlock. I like how like the old skill unlocks are still programmed into the game for some reason, so when you hit level 21, it says you get evasion. The game can't account for the fact that like I got evasion at like level 12. It's confusing. It would be much more confusing as a new player to see those pop-ups and think, what? So yeah, they need to see if they can fix that. Speaking of talents, while stealth or shadow dance is active, you move faster. We're gonna move faster in stealth. Oh, I don't know if I can handle that. I don't know if I can handle that. Alright, we'll see. Stamina being increased would be good. What if we just grab all of the movement speed stuff for fun? And just generally be faster. Such a speedy little rogue. Totally like the opposite feel from the classic rogue. Alright. Everything is done. Let's go get it turned in.
Hello. Be careful. See you around.
Lumbering oafs. We've had strikes on our own lumber line while you've been gone. This should at least put us on equal footing for gathering rates. Good work.
Safe travels.
Oh, that was it. That was just the turn in. Now she's got 3 Tides of Darkness. They're doing all of like their expansion names.
Have a good one.
The battle's proceeding just the way I wanted it. With their warriors nearly exhausted, I've sent in our cavalry. What I wasn't expecting was ogres. Our knights are well matched against the brutes, but they're going to need help. I need you back on the field right away, Rambles. Few can bring down an ogre on foot, but I think I can count on you. Don't disappoint me.
Farewell.
Oh, we would never.
Be careful.
Reinforcements denied. Just killing ogres won't be enough. The ogres themselves are being summoned onto the battlefield far too rapidly. I need you to go far behind the enemy lines and seek out their summoners. The orcs are using warlocks to bring their reinforcements in. Cut down the warlocks and the portals should close. There aren't many of them. A quick surgical strike should cripple the enemy.
Have a good one.
And marking the fallen. We've taken more than we've lost, but we've still lost too much. Too many brave have given their lives for the Alliance out there. I want to make sure they're given proper honors no matter how fierce this battle gets. Take these flags out with you and place one on any fallen soldier you see. The protective wards on them won't offer much protection against the defilement, but it's better than nothing.
Be careful.
Oh, okay. That's a weird one, but okay. We should have just went and like collected their dog tags or something, you know what I mean? Would have made more sense.
So long, Roma, Hect Corta, see you.
The Harborage. Anchorite Avun is one of our uncorrupted brethren. What other races know as Draenei? He came to the Harborage to heal us and try to find a cure. It is he who sent me here. We did this in the wrong order. We talked to him first. He watches over a very sick friend now. Bring these crystals to him.
Peace.
Yeah, that's a breadcrumb back to him, which is fine. We can do it, but I don't think he's going to have any more quests for us. Although, you know, we'll check it out at some point and see. Okay, let's head over here now. Ogres, warlocks. Okay. We'll mark the warlocks and we should be able to get most of the other objectives on the way back to them. Oh, I'm trying to mark the wrong faction's bodies. Big win. Big win. I don't see any footmen here. That's the problem. Let's move on. I think that might be an upgrade. We still have this bug where it pops up this tab over here whenever we shift to compare items, and then it leaves it there until we reload our UI. Lots of weird little UI bugs. I'm not using any UI add-ons besides immersion, so it's not my fault. Not happening on my end. Definitely something for Blizz to look at. Alright, Warlocks are down. So now we're just looking for these footmen, which I honestly didn't see. Let's give a closer look on the ground. Yeah, weirdly, guys, I'm not seeing any footmen on the ground here. I'm not seeing any bodies of any kind. Oh, wait, here's one. Alright, so that's what they look like. Boy, are they kind of hard to see, aren't they? They are kind of hard to see. There we go. We found them. It took a weird distant camera angle to do it, but yeah. And they weren't shiny. That's really surprising. It's one of the few things in the game we've been asked to find that wasn't big and glowy. Interesting.
Hey there. Farewell. Safe travels. See you around. Be careful. Farewell.
Assault on Stonard. This is it, Rambles. We've made our final push into Stonard itself. I shouldn't have to remind anyone, but I'll say it anyway. We're not orcs, and we're not going to become them out of revenge or spite. Stonard will not be burned to the ground for us to dance on the ashes. No, I want this done right. I want this surgical. Hold your head high and strike down any orc that picks up a weapon.
Safe travel.
She says after she just had us kill the peons. We've already become them. Cutting supply. We may not be flattening Stonard into dust, but I don't want to have to go in there a second time. I want you to gather any supplies you see in the town while you're there. Without food, they won't have any fighters after more than a day.
Farewell.
I feel like for people who write quests and who write storylines like this, reading like a little bit of medieval or just reading some military history. Reading some military history would probably go a long way towards making like some of it a little bit more immersive, because it would make a little bit more sense, the kinds of things we're doing. And also like the order in which we do things. Just a thought. Now I can go in here because we're part of a questing phase where these are not going to be elites who kill me in one hit. So, we're good. We are good. See, we have cowering peons here. It's like we've already killed the peons. The choice of not killing them now is meaningless, because we've already murdered them wholesale. Okay, so that's it. Overall, I'm incredibly happy that we came here. What an awesome questline to be hiding here in the Swamp of Sorrows that I never knew existed. And there's probably zones like that all over the Cataclysm world, especially on the Alliance side. I played a lot of Cataclysm back when it was out, leveled a lot of characters, but all of those characters would have been on the Horde side. So yeah, a lot of the Alliance side stuff, even for Cataclysm zones I have quested in, I have not seen the Alliance side stuff, which, since it was Faction War expansion, is all completely different than the Horde side stuff.
Well met. See you around. Safe travels. Have a good one. Safe travels.
Alright. I think we've helped out here as much as we can. Let's equip those. It's a new appearance for us. Let's see. Yeah, so now we have a couple of things. Let's try to come up here and grab this flight point, and we could always go back and turn in the breadcrumb to the harborage. But there is some kind of quest up here that I want to go see. It's a shame these troops never, like, fell out in formation and marched off. Ah, this looks like a goblin town? Is it going to be neutral? It is neutral, even though at this point goblins are in the horde. This is like an old school neutral goblin town. Very cool. Oh, and it's got an innkeeper. Perfect.
Talk to me.
So cool. Yeah, I don't think I've been here on either faction since the Cataclysm. Alright, what have you got?
How you doing?
You know, I've got a problem you might be able to help me out with. See, in addition to the fine pursuits of arms dealing, I'm trying to liven up the entertainment here in Bog Paddle. Apparently, there's a bunch of these Makura things in the North Waters that don't take kindly to the wild beach parties we've been throwing. Joke's on them. I'm not going to be pushed around by giant lobsters. They're my next source of revenue. You bring me some of their tails and we'll turn a problem into a profit.
Have a good one.
Alright, yeah. I like this. Let's help the little goblin resort town in the swamp. Why not? I like the floaties. Very cool.
Yeah, what do you want?
What's up, bro? We were just in the middle of our completely spontaneous beach party when something terrible happened, dude. I had a whole case of Silver Snap Ice, the Baron's own drink of choice, until the silt crawlers stole them. I've never seen crawlers drink, but they took them right into the water down to the beach. We need some sort of awesome hero who can help retrieve our specifically branded favorite beverage. Alright, we're doing it. I don't think we're gonna get anything for it.
Hurry back.
But we're doing it. He's got a bottle in his hand, look. That's awesome. Our tracking for our combo points is messed up again. Lot of UI issues, Blizzard. Apparently, Eviscerate has now turned into Dispatch. It does the same things from what I can tell, but yeah, it just changed when we leveled up, I guess. Pretty weird, but it did it. So there's that. Oh, we were actually trying to use our numbing poison, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. It only requires 35 energy. We have combo points. but I can't use it. You must have one-handed melee weapon equipped. Guys, I'm losing my mind here. The game is telling me I must have a one-handed melee weapon equipped when I have 2 one-handed melee weapons equipped. Guys, what should I do? I could unequip and re-equip. This is not great. It's not great. I don't know, guys. I mean, you all see the error message. You've all seen the troubleshooting I've done to resolve it. And you also see that we still can't use this button. So what do I do about that? What do I do about that? We could reload. Yeah. We should probably reload. I'm not really sure what else could cause it. Unequipping and re-equipping it didn't work. Equipping a different weapon didn't help. So we'll log out and we'll log back in. And yeah. We'll just cross our fingers here, I guess. They turned our Eviscerate into a different ability and then stopped letting us use it. Very cool. It still says the same thing, requires one-handed melee weapons, as if we're not meeting the criteria. So, I don't know, guys. We might be in a little bit of a pickle here. Might be in a little pickle. Yeah, it's still not letting us use the ability. Very strange. Very, very strange. Okay, you know, there's other stuff we could do. We could do something else. Let's see, over here we have Deadly Poison. Coat your weapon with lethal poison that lasts for an hour. Each strike, 30% chance to poison the... Okay, so that's a new poison for us. We'll do that. Shiv now also increases your nature damage against the target. You regain 6 energy each time your Garrote or Rupture deal bleed damage to a poison target. Shadow Step. Appear behind your target, gain 70% increased movement speed for 2 seconds. Yeah, okay, let's try some of this. So do we do instant poison and deadly, or do we just do deadly? We just do deadly. We do deadly on one weapon. We do numbing on the other. Mutilate. Let's go into stealth here. We need... This needs to come out. Shiv. Attack with your poison blades. Fan of knives. Garrote doesn't require stealth anymore? Oh. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and try this. Hey, the good thing is I can press all my buttons. That's the good news. So the two specs, they're different, obviously. The amount of buttons you press is the same. I don't know, this kind of feels almost better to me. I can't really pinpoint the exact difference of it. I've always been a fan of bleeds, poisons and stuff that tick over time. So that could be why I like it, but yeah, I actually quite enjoy this. I quite enjoy this, and it seems fine for leveling. I know we don't have Blade Flurry, but we have Fan of Knives, which is a bit of an AoE. I do realize that we have a full inventory, but I would like to finish this quest. Yeah, I think I want to stay with this spec for a while anyway. It is really weird that our finisher stopped working. And I'm going to do some research on that and see exactly why. Maybe some of you guys have experienced it. But ultimately, I like
Time
this.
is money, friend.
I like these buttons too, so...
Be good.
So I think I'm gonna keep with it.
Have a good one.
Inventory's full. Yeah, man. Can you like buy some stuff from me? Let's drop these.
Yo, keep it real. Glad I could help.
How many things do we need to get from this guy?
Hey, keep it real. Have a good one.
Alright, there we go. And we could sell everything back in town.
I ain't got it. You don't want it. The pleasure was all
Alright,
mine.
that'll work.
Yo, keep it real. Be good.
Alright, he's got some more stuff for us here, mostly
Keep it real.
harmless. There's another favor you can do for me, pal. We had a whole shipment of landmines come in from Booty Bay just the other day, but someone stole the whole lot of them in the night. Whoever it was must be sloppy because they dropped them all over the swamp to the east. No goblin I know would be that careless. I need you to go gather those landmines up for me. I'm sure they're perfectly safe and disarmed. Every single one. Yep.
Be good. Have a
And
good one.
Crockout. The Staggle Bog east of town is swarming with Crocolus. Swarming, you hear me? I've sold every bit of Crocolus you can imagine. Crocolus hides, teeth, tails, tongue, eyes, you name it. My point is, they ain't selling anymore. There's too many crocs. We're oversupplied and underdemanded. So since they're of no use to me and they occasionally eat my guest, I need you to just kill the suckers. Do me this favor, huh? I'll be here negotiating things with your people.
Be good.
Okay, we will do that, but we are going to do that next time, guys. I'm going to take a break here for today. It's been a lot of fun here in the swamp. I'm super happy that we came here, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. Let me know what you do think. I would love to hear from you, and until next time, take care of yourselves out there, and take care of each other, and we'll see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.